All right. Good morning. This is Saturday morning Drawtoons. I am basically just gonna draw some Pokemon and some She-Ra and some whatever I feel like and whatever you guys feel like, because that's what I'm doing today. And I just need to go onto my page and see my dang video. Here we go. Then we'll have a little bit of an echo for a second. Mute that. Great! Awesome sauceum. Okay. Just gonna share this video a hot second. Hello, friend! And invite some folks to join us. So how are you doing this morning? Streaming now. What? Haha. Alright. I tweeted about it, and now we can just make some Saturday morning Drawtoons. So, my plan for today, I wanted to start off with like She-Ra characters with Pokemon, and I'm gonna switch sketchbooks. Because that's the one with the paper I like that I yeeted last week. It was good. Here's what we did last week. I still really love this guy. I started adding some more to it, which eventually I want to finish this whole like mandala effect behind him, but today, doing something else. Okay, so grabbing my drawing utensils of various types. We're starting with pencils so I can sketch it out, and then I think the main thing that I wanted to draw this morning was She-Ra with Raichu, because her headdress looks so much like Raichu's ears that I just think it'd be really cute to see the two of them like going into battle together or something. So this'll be good. Alright. I'm gonna go over to Pinterest, grab a little referencey photo thing, and just start sketch-a-doodling. Sketch-a-doodling. Ooh. Also, I recently saw that there was a challenge happening on Instagram surrounded by Pokemon, so I may do a couple prompts from the 30 Days of Pokemon challenge. Let's see. What are She-Ra and Raichu doing? I think they're just chilling and having a good laugh. Ha ha ha. Not that She-Ra laughs that much unless she's super dopey, but you know. With a Pokemon friend, everything's a gag. It's all good. I have always loved Raichu. He was definitely one of my favorites growing up. I just thought he was so chubbly and adorable. Alright, so she's hanging on to our little Raichu friend. We've got a nice, big, adorable tummy. So, in unrelated to Saturday morning cartoons news, I finally started playing Minecraft with a bunch of my friends last night, and oh my gosh, I literally dreamt in Minecraft last night. I can't wait to go back on and play some more. It is so much fun. I love building things and fighting monsters. It's great. Oh, I know what Raichu's doing. Raichu's holding the big She-Ra sword, pretending to say, "For the honor of Grayskull!" That's cute. I like that. Oh, lightning bolt thingy? I need to look at Raichu. Hang on. I have reference photos. So, by the way, I bought a whole bunch of Pokemon cards recently because I was in love with Detective Pikachu, and then you got a bunch when you went to the movie, and that was awesome. So, I just I've apparently started collecting Pokemon cards. But in here, I have a Raichu somewhere, which I will use. Aha! I will use him as reference. Master of the Universe meets Pokemon. Ooh, I like that. Also, hello, friend. I didn't see the name yet. Oh, Anita. Hi, Anita. I like the idea of Master of the Universe versus Pokemon. We'll do that next. Anita, did you have favorite Saturday morning cartoons growing up? Or do you still watch them? Because I still sometimes watch them, even though I don't watch cable anymore. I make a point to watch cartoons every once in a while. And frequently, I'm like, oh, I wanna watch them on Saturday morning. It'll be great. Kind of nostalgic, you know. Oh man, I love Raichu, but I have a hard time drawing this friend. But he's just gonna be nice and cute and chunky. Chunky Raichu. Here's his foot. And maybe I'll curl his tail around this way. There we go. Pinky and the Brain and Darkwing Duck. Oh, I loved Pinky and the Brain and Darkwing Duck, actually. I watched the DuckTales, like, non-stop. That was definitely one of my favorites growing up, too. And Pinky and the Brain. Oh, gosh, I miss those guys. And their adorable shenanigans. Trying to take over the world. Alright, there's a Raichu I can get behind. I've been very much in a just obsessive Pokemon mode lately. Because Detective Pikachu is so cute. totally hit the nostalgia mode for me. Into high gear. And now I just want pokey everything. Alright, I'm gonna cheat with these eyes and just go with cute little yay eyes. I think that's bigger and this is a little bit more like that. This is a very big cuddly Raichu. Just the way he should be. There we go, that's better. Anita, you have a Pikachu obsession too. It's so good! I don't know if you were here when I was showing off my Poke cards, but this one was from the Detective Pikachu movie the first night, and I gave out free cards, and I'm just so excited to have this in my life. What did you think of the Detective Pikachu movie? Also, I'm really excited to just kind of have a chill sketch morning. Though initially I was going to stream last night, but I ran out of time real fast there. Yesterday just kind of was one of those days that got away from me, and all of a sudden it was 4 o'clock already when I was planning to end the live stream. I'm like, well, I guess I will do tomorrow. Plus, I never announced it anywhere, like I tend to. So, I actually announced I was going to do it this morning, instead of just not. You haven't seen it yet, but you will. If you like Pikachu / have a Pikachu obsession, I think you'll enjoy Detective Pikachu. I don't think Detective Pikachu is for everybody. Because it's pretty random, honestly. And I'm not sure I can actually look at it objectively and be like, oh, this is the reason why this isn't maybe the best movie, because in my head, it was amazing. And I loved it. It was cute. There were Pokemon all over the place. I thought Pikachu was super funny. And I think it's worth watching, especially if you actually like Pokemon. If you don't like Pokemon, you probably won't get most of the jokes. I don't know. Is it better than the original Pokemon movies? I don't know if it is or not. But I enjoyed it. So there. Oh, yay! I think I finally drew Raichu in a way that looks good. Now I just gotta get She-Ra looking good. She's got some nice eyebrows that I'm butchering at the moment. But it's fine. I'm gonna do the same kind of cheating eyes. Yes, because they're having a great time. Because Raichu's adorable. This is the circa 2018 She-Ra. Which is also an adorable show. And I really have been enjoying watching that. I'm looking forward to season 3 coming out. Because Alex and I just finished watching all of it. That is a very bingeable TV show. Darkwing Duck 2? Nice! Also, hello, Myth Dustards. Welcome to the stream. We're having a chill morning talking about our favorite cartoons. I think down here I should probably, actually I really do want his tail up here instead, maybe. There's so many tails sketched out right now, it's ridiculous. Eventually I'll pick one I like and stick with it. I think I like that one. Because then it kind of swoops together. And then I can swoop her skirt up and we'll just do a little like circle thing. Yeah. Maybe we'll draw some Darkwing Duck next. Alright, getting into sketching mode. Well, inking, rather. I need a reference for what that sword looks like. Pinterest! She-Ra sword. Tell me. Oh, I didn't spell sword correctly. How do you misspell sword? There it is. The Sword of Protection. Got it. It's straighter and has a big sharp pointy point. And then, let's see. Raichu, your hand's gonna have to move, isn't it? So that this stays on the page. How am I gonna do this? Wrong pencil, because that's a pen. I really like Raichu's pose though. I don't really want to change him. So we're just gonna do slightly crooked, so maybe it'll fit. Here's the big swoopy thing. That part. Here's the little crystal. Raichu's got a thumb, so you can hang on to that. Alright, here we go. On track. So right now I'm very much looking at reference photos off screen and just trying to get the general shape of this sword down. There we go. And then now that I have the base, do this point, and then bring it straight down because it's a pretty broadsword looking weapon. In fact, it's a lot bigger than that, but whatever. We're not going to scale here. And then she's got this little digital age thing on here. There we go. All right. We got something. Let's get her costume here a little bit more. All right. Cool. We've got She-Ra. This makes me so happy. I feel like his feet need to be somewhere else, though. Let's adjust. Lost you for a second. Also, thank you. I like how the sketch is coming out. He'll be a cute little doodle. Oh, nope. I've got to add the... add that crystal before I cover it up with hair. There we go. Add her little wing horn thing. Yeah. I do always feel when I'm inking and drawing on a live stream that I should somehow try to replicate what the speed draw level of speed is. Like, that's not humanly possible. At the same time, I'm so used to editing, like, sped up versions of how I draw. It just looks strange when I go at my actual pace. She has a slightly chunkier face than she should, but whatever. It's inked now! That's one thing I like doing with sketches is I rarely get very specific with the sketches before I start inking. And inking, for some reason, I'm a lot more comfortable with, because by the time I know approximately where things are, once I start adding the ink, then it just feels right. There we go. Let's skinny that cheek up just a little bit. That's better. All right, swoosh. Got some hair flowing. Raichu's tail is not going over here, so goodbye. Sketch of the tail. I made her forearm a little too long. Whatever. That's also a strange gap. There we go, that's better. I'll cheat the hand down just a little bit more. There we go. Oh, dang it. Thank you for letting me know. That was literally pointing at the ceiling. Good gracious. Live stream fails. I mean, at least it was a nice ceiling, maybe? There we go. That's better. Thanks for letting me know that I was out of frame. Yep, you were looking at the ceiling. What a lovely ceiling, right? I.e. not at all. Basically, the stream crashed a little bit. It reset my camera, and then I couldn't even see it on the actual live stream on my computer screen. Wah wah. Okay, back to sketching. One of these days, I will learn how to properly live stream with the right equipment and the right everything, and it'll be so much better quality. But for now, this is what I have. I just have a cell phone. I'm making it work. Because I think eventually I'm going to bring the live streams to Twitch, maybe, and then stream simultaneously from Twitch to YouTube, and then I'll be able to see the YouTube and the Twitch comments. This is something I've heard I can do. I have not figured it out yet. So we'll see. There's so much I want to do, and so little time, you know? Alright, there's Raichu's little mitten hand. Mitten Oh, I'm so excited about how he's coming out. I definitely have sketchbooks full of failed attempts at trying to draw it. Anita says it was a pretty color. I know, right? Just a white ceiling. So great. Alright, Shira's sword. I think there's a little extra detail here. And then we'll just go right up into this. Getting quieter because this part is more concentration. There we go. Got the gemstone going up here. She's got that little wing shape. There we go. Right, I think there's like 3 leaves on here maybe. Close enough. Good enough. There we go. And then I think it starts here, tapers off. And then this just needs to even out a little bit more. There we go. All right. We've got a sword. And that's his tongue. Cute. I think, let's see. What does his nose actually look like? It's just a little button nose. We're gonna do that. Cute. There we go. All right, and I think this actually should come in to the head a little bit further. And then this comes out a little bit further. There we go. I like that. Oh boy, nervous about this ear. Anita, you're trying something similar with live streaming StreamYard service. You think that it's restream.io directly to do the same. Awesome. I will have to look that up because I knew it was a thing, but I hadn't figured out how to do it at all yet. So restream.io. Cool. Because I think that would be helpful. Because at least on Twitch, you, I think, can play more types of music and things like that. So you can get away with playing some different types. Whereas YouTube, I'm literally just playing things from the YouTube safe library while we're streaming because dead silence is awkward. But I'd love to be able to play some actual music during streams. It would be lovely. All right, we got a little Raichu. Hands getting chunky. Oh, that's too short. Okay, there we go. Just bring that other arm up a little too. It's gonna be fine. Don't know what I'm doing with that foot now. Dang it! This threw everything off. Poor Raichu. It was going so well. I think technically you'd have a thigh up here somewhere. Ah! Oh well, we're gonna just keep going. You definitely have like a little chunky thigh. I'm gonna put a foot here, have it come out there. Here's the rest of your thigh and tush. And then I'm just gonna point your foot down. down here. There we go, that works. Saved it! The truth about drawing. You just mess things up. A sword accident shortened the hand. I like it. It's fine. It's just a flesh wound. Battle scar. Just a little. Actually, he does have a darker. There we go. He's got this going on, so maybe I can do that. Get away with that. His little chin. His little white belly. I'm gonna start with this cheek. And then go over here to this cheek. There we go. Okay. It's tail time. Zigzag. Zig and zag. There we go. Awesome. I feel like that foot should be further out. We'll bring that out there. There we go. That makes more sense now. This is why sketching things out better beforehand is a good idea that I never follow. Alright, we've got a Raichu! Oh, I'm so excited. All right. So now for some color. Not sure how I want to color this. I think I'm just going to do watercolors. Or maybe a mix of watercolor and Copics. Mostly because I don't have Copics that are exactly Raichu's color. So if I kind of mix it up, then it should work. Put this back here so I don't bleed through the paper this time. Getting my marker collection out. Ah. So difficult. And I'm gonna grab my yellows. And that's about it for She-Ra. She's got like blue accents. And skin tones, of course, which, I don't have the best skin tones. Okay, so as much as I like these Premiere by Nicole markers, the fact that I can accidentally just tear this marker apart is really frustrating. And it's not the first time. Just saying. Hashtag art supply rant. It's squeaky marker ASMR time. Awkward neck. There we go. Oh, I'm definitely just going to end up doing watercolor. Okay, we'll just go to watercolor mode. let's see, Raichu is kind of a brown. Ooh, got it. All right, orangey brown. Here we go. I'll just re-ink afterwards. It'll be fine. I need more orange. There we go. I think some of my other favorite Saturday morning cartoons were like Digimon. I watched the heck out of. And I'm trying to think, what else did I definitely watched a lot of Pokemon. That's for sure. But that wasn't necessarily Saturdays. That was a lot of after school festivities and stuff. I would certainly watch the Animaniacs. Speaking of Pinky and the Brain. Though I think most of my favorites were not on Saturday mornings, actually. They were like late night Nickelodeon. So, like Invader Zim. Loved the heck out of that show. And I could only watch it when I was at a friend's house because my house did not have Nickelodeon. We had super basic cable and none of that. None of that fancy stuff with Rugrats. Oh my gosh, Rugrats. So many things I only watched at friends' houses. Ooh, and I had like one on VHS recording of Rainbow Bright. And I loved that one VHS so much. I'd watch it all the dang time. This is gonna need a couple coats. Okay, so I've got a little Raichu going. I'm gonna let him dry while I work on She-Ra a little bit more. Gotta go find my She-Ra reference photo so I can do the colors some justice. Here's a good one. Alright. Blondie hair. Let's get... I have a lot of green in my palette right now. I'm not... Obviously, I kind of just mix in the pans themselves, which isn't a great way to do things. Because then you end up with green instead of yellow. But whatever. Alright. Got a little orange, a little bit of yellow. Going straight into mixing in my color pans again. Bad habits die hard. Here's her vibrant yellow hair. Aha! Also, I've had this one travel watercolor kit since college. And it has done me so well. Taken it all over the place. I think this is the one I took to Italy a couple times, actually. I've been twice. And I think that came with me both times. Because this you can get through airport security. They don't care about dry paint. But like tube paint, no, that has to go in your checked baggage. Honestly, I haven't actually tried to travel with tube paint before. Kind of interesting to do. Obviously, it wouldn't be able to go on the plane with you because it's a liquid. But it'd still be really interesting to try. New challenge. Some orangey, 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 orange. So next week I will not be live streaming. I will be attempting to post an edited video. We'll see we'll see if I can manage it. I'm gonna do my best though, because I have so much recorded, which is super frustrating actually. So much recorded. All I need to do is edit, and editing just takes a while for the couple of videos that I'm working on because they're kind of more elaborate than normal. But we'll see what I actually end up posting. I'm not entirely sure yet. Because I have the first episode of Artie Jobs recorded. That one's a big edit though, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to finish that in a week. And then I have a bunch more that I have already gotten ready. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. I think like most YouTubers, we get into this rhythm of just constant posting, and it gets hard to kind of be strategic about it once you get so into just trying to keep up with posting regularly. I probably should have taken an actual hiatus from YouTube while I was transitioning into having 2 new jobs. But I really didn't want to just walk away from it at all, and then I just ended up taking a couple weeks off anyway. So it would have been better had I just announced it. Hey Philip! Thank you! I'm liking how he's coming out too. These are my 2 current TV show obsessions. She-Ra and Pokemon. I've been playing Pokemon Go nonstop lately. And it's all because some customers at the place I work came in, they're like, oh my gosh, this is a Pokestop. And I was like, what? I work at a Pokestop? And I didn't know? I'd been so focused on the job, I just never checked to see if it was a Pokestop. And it is, so now I can have enough Pokeballs to catch things again, which is really exciting. Alright, let's see. What's the next thing? Oh, I totally forgot her cape. But whatever, she doesn't always wear that. I am using Winsor & Newton watercolor. Whoop, here we go. It's the Winsor & Newton travel set. And I don't remember exactly which kit this was, but I'm pretty sure I bought it at Jerry's Artorama is where I bought this one back in the day, which is local to Connecticut, but you can find this at like Blick as well, if you have one of those near you. Or even Amazon. I think I have this in my Amazon listing somewhere. But these are awesome. They last a long time. I still haven't quite reached the bottom of the pan, and even though I do watercolor a fair amount, they've held up really well. And then the water pen I'm using is the Pentel, and it is a brush tip version of it. And I have tried a couple different brands of water pens so far, and the Pentel is still my favorite one. It just The bristles hold up really well, and I like how soft the squish of the actual water brush is. Plus, the cap actually fits on the back side, which is nice. Alright, let's see. Raichu, you have yellow here as well. I love Winsor & Newton too. I have been using them for a long time. I feel like I should try some other brands, but they've never done me wrong. I even use their gouache too, which I love, which I'll probably actually bring out because I want to go a little bit more opaque with some of this, especially her skin tone. But we'll see. I'll have to go dig those ones out. Okay, so I think her sword needs to be like a blue-gray. Gotta get all that yellow off so I don't make green. There we go. Let's do this. Yeah! Done! I'll add a little detail to this part, but that was easy. Thicker and darker near the base, faded up. It's a sword! Okay, Raichu, let's try and darken up your ears a little bit. And I think I am getting into needing my gouache. So we'll be right back. Not going too far though. Ah! But I am gonna knock over the entire setup. Ah! Earthquake! Okay. It's a little cramped when I do recordings because I have a whole several tripods holding this up above me. But now I have my my gouache. And back in the day, I actually did a tutorial on how to make this container, which was fun. Gouache! The gouache I do need to buy some more. I need to buy some more of it. Because some of these are pretty hard at this point. Just using this scrap paper for a palette today. Yeah, because most of these are pretty dried up. Oh yeah. I did collect some of these when I was in like middle school, but then one of my friend's younger brothers was really, really good at scamming us out of our cards, and I got frustrated and stopped collecting them. But I just recently started buying them again because of Detective Pikachu. Alright, here's some super dried up black. This will be something I buy soon. I definitely need some more gouache. It's so hard to get these open. Struggle! People would fight over them and get banned from school. Yeah, we had the same problem. Like, no, it's mine! I want it fair and square! But it's my Charizard! Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, there were lots of fights over Pokemon cards. Come on! I'm just gonna hit this on the table for a moment. Sorry for the noise. But I really want my white paint. Ah! This is the opening the jar syndrome, which I still can't do either. I need help. I'm going to get help. I need help. Okay, let's try this. I'm going to have white paint today. Haha! This is a great idea. Highly recommend. Alright, you know, easy peasy. Just get a wrench. Art hacks. Okay, is this, yeah, this one's gonna, they're all kind of dry. Need new gouache. Officially. It's so dried. Ugh. Ah. I mean, one of the nice things about this paint is as long as you add water, it's fine, and you can keep using it. One of the bad things then is it's really hard to open things. My thumb is so upset right now. Alright. Drama over, almost. I still need more colors. Also, I love that there was just cat hair on this. That's my life. Kind of like when you're out of toothpaste. Yes! Alright, this one is officially dried up. R.I.P. primary yellow. Well, I know what my next video should be. Shopping at Dick Blick for new art supplies. Or AC Moore. Ooh. Been there. Yeah. Can't paint. The paint caps are too stiff. Ah! I still need yellow though. Ah! I'm gonna keep that on my desk from now on. Do I prefer making traditional or digital art? It really depends on my mood, actually. I feel like I play more with traditional art and I'm less concerned about how it comes out, whereas digital art, I don't allow myself just to play with things. So when I do digital art, it's generally for something I want to come out super polished and finished. I already have red. So it really just depends. I definitely bounce between the two though. And for the most part, I do commissions in digital art. That's what most people seem to want from me, which is perfectly fine. Because it takes me... I was about to say less time, but that's not true. I definitely spend more time on my digital art pieces than I do on my traditional ones. So it really depends. Though, I will say, now that I have a... drawing tablet, like an actual one, I've gotten a lot more comfortable with my digital art. My digital art's starting to look more like my traditional art and vice versa, which is really nice because I always struggled with that. I am making, or I choose darker brown right now. Or at least attempting to. I just put way too much red in there. So let's balance it out with some blue, and then a little bit of yellow, and then we should be good. There, ooh, no, that's perfect. Love it. Nice chocolatey brown. Digital is super hard for me, from layers and colors and stuff, from Philip. Yeah, actually, that's one of the things I like about digital art, is having layers to work on, because traditional art, you just keep layering it right on top and hope for the best. So if you're doing something like watercolors, you don't have a lot of leeway, which is part of why I like gouache, because I can go thick as if it were an acrylic painting, which is part of my problem. I've been doing a lot of acrylic paintings lately, and I've kind of forgotten how to use other mediums because I've been doing so much acrylic painting. But that's okay. Can always refresh your memory. Right. I think one of the things that really helped me actually get better at digital art was, one, just a lot of practice. I have a thing that Anita and I do on Tuesdays called Horror Haikus Day, and I have been posting little prompts, little art prompts for about 3 years. A lot of the time now I'm supporting other artists and promoting other people, but in the past it was always my art. So for at least 2 years I did a sketch a week, digitally mostly, and it really helped to improve my digital art. And it was just being there and doing it all the time. What digital program do I use? I use Photoshop mostly. I used to use Corel Painter, and I actually liked that a lot, except for the fact that it kept crashing and taking all of my work with it. I don't really like doing things more than once if I don't have to, and having a program crash on me was unacceptable. So I ended up subscribing to Adobe and paying them $11 a month just so I can use that program. Sorry, guys. I've had some very bad allergies lately, and it has made a very bad cough. Alright, we've got some Raichu going on. I want to go in and fill in his everything. I forgot to grab paper towels. I'm going to do this a lot, apparently, and just walk away from the live stream for a second. Let me go grab some paper towels. Paper towels. Yeah, I did cry when it would just, because it was like 8 or 9 hours on something, and then poof, it was gone. And then I didn't care how cheap the program was. It was not worth any of that frustration. I also need water. My goodness, I was not prepared this morning. I need water. Bottles. And we're back. Oh yeah, it is a water brush. I love it. Have a good one, Philip. Thanks for hanging out. And actually, I need to refill it, which was part of my problem. I'm so used to it just being full all the time. I'm not going to pour it over the painting, though, because that's a recipe for disaster. Okay. Water brush. Paper towel. See how I do. Makes a huge mess. No, okay, not too bad. I call that a win. Oh, they're really snobby against water brushes? That's crazy pants. I love water brushes. They mean I don't have to go get that as often. Oh, Tay. Going back in. with my water brush and my little paint palette. I'm going to mix some more of his base color, which is more orange than it is brown. But it does have some brown in it. There we go. And one of the things I like about this paint is I can just reactivate it. So even though I'm mixing on paper, which isn't the best idea ever, I can still get it back up and mix it back into what I need. And now I should have, yeah, got some Raichu. A little Raichu color action. I may lighten this up a little bit. I don't know. No, that's good. I like that. You should send her to watch this. Though I can understand why people don't like them, because I feel like if you squish it too hard, you can end up with a big puddle on your painting, which is frustrating. But for the most part, I think it's really useful. And it's great for traveling. It's one of my essential things in my purse when I go places, is just to have my water brush and a little travel watercolor kit. I really should be doing this on different paper, but I'm kind of committed to filling this sketchbook with live stream art at this point, so that's what I'm gonna do. Because last week we made a, what was it? It was from the Horithosaurus. It was a lumberjack robot with a belly furnace, and he's a deity of lumberjack robots. Which was a lot of fun to do. I think with the live streams, it's kind of fun to do challenges. Actually, I really like the character design sessions that Draw with Jazza used to do. He doesn't, well, he still does them every once in a while, but not as often. And I really miss them, actually. I loved watching how things came together and how he used the Twitch stream to vote on things. And I kind of just want to do that because he's not doing it anymore and I miss it. Because I joined his channel right around the time he stopped doing it, actually. And I was like, no, I love these. So I watched all the old ones, of course, but I still miss them. They were good. They were fun. And they were so interactive, and I thought they were a really good way to do live streaming for art. I'm making a mess, and that is okay. It'll balance out eventually. Because it's gouache! Yay! Once again, this is Winsor Newton brand. And also from college, but it doesn't hold up as well as the dry pan paint. As far as longevity goes. But I do love using it. Need to go buy some more. Alright, we got some Raichu going on. Now I need a highlight color. These highlights are more yellow. Note to self, use a paint palette in the future. It would save you so much time. Okay, thanks self. Not gonna listen to that, but I appreciate the feedback. Ugh, that's gross. I don't like that. Undo! Undo! Control Alt Delete! There we go. It's fine, I saved him. Thank you. More or less. I still don't love that highlight color, but I'm going with it now. And then his whole face became a highlight. And that's how Raichu lost his face. Hey, Will! Welcome! bring this back in a little bit. Wet blend it up. Wet blend it up. Add a little highlight down here. There we go. Now it's looking all right. You know what? Next time I will just plan on wanting to go into paints instead of Copics and make sure to have started this on watercolor paper because it works a lot better. Though from your angle it doesn't look too bad, but from my angle it's getting very ripply. I always force sketchbooks to do more than they were intended to. It's like, hey, you're meant for sketching. Let's do a painting together. And the sketchbook goes, why? ¿Por qué? Alright, cool. Gotta write you. And I want more of a highlight over here to cover up that line I don't love. Okay. Cute. Adding some highlights up here, down here, over here. Wow. Highlights everywhere. No, he's a shiny Raichu. Pokey joke. Gonna just drink my coffee for a second. Ah, that was delicious. All right. I was just gonna clap, and then I realized that would be really rude. Because that would be very loud. I'm gonna mix a little bit of brown. Oh, I'm doing that entirely off screen. That's not helpful. A little bit of brown into my red, so it's not just straight red in his mouth. So just a little bit richer looking. There we go. Okay, and then I guess I'll just add a little bit of peach for the inside of the cheek. Like that. Bring back that tongue a little bit. There we go. Yay! Oh, I forgot his nose. Boop. There we go. Got a nose. Okay, Shira. Let's do your skin. Skin time for Shira. So this one that I'm going to use for Shira's skin is the Flesh Tint, and which is great because I hate mixing this color, but it's kind of not really a skin tone, but it's good. So I'm going to take this, add some water using my water brush pen, flood the paper. Good job. I feel like she's a little bit tanner than this. That's better. Just that little bit of yellow. Excuse me. More allergies, my friends. I'm so sorry. The trees are in full bloom and my nose says, achoo! All the time. Good news is, I guess it's almost out of spring. It's kind of summer already, isn't it? Ugh. Ugh. Can't believe it's already June. No, yeah, it is. It's June 1st. Whoa, it's June. Really can't believe it's June. I'm just gonna go over all these details again with a pen afterwards, because I'm not wanting to be very precise right now. I'm gonna lighten this cheek area up a little bit with just white mixed into my peachy peach, because she looks a little bit sunburnt, if I'm being perfectly honest. There we go. That's slightly better. You still look a little sunburnt, my dear Shira, but we'll go with it. Just cover it up. It'll be fine. Okay, now that it's lightened up a little bit, I like that skin color better. Unfortunately, I started on her face. Start on the extremities, not the face. Good art hacks I don't follow. There we go. Alright. And then just to make that face make more sense, I'll bring in some of the darker paint around the base and the edges just to darken her up a little bit. And then I'll go in with my lighter paint again and attempt to bring her face up and a little bit brighter. It's kind of working. Again, it's not the best paper for this technique. So, kind of fighting a little bit of a losing battle on that one. But, it'll be fine. Alright, it's hair time! Don't need that much red. That is very orange. Okay, let's add a little bit, tiny bit of blue. There's a brown. Hello, brown. We need a little bit more red to counteract the green that's happening. Alright, now we've got an orange that I'm somewhat happy with. And we just need to lighten that up and then add some more yellow back. And we made a new skin tone. That's not what I was aiming for. I really am attempting to make her hair color right now. I'm just being very sloppy about my color mixing. There we go. That'll work. I think. Let's start down here and see. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice and creamy. It could be brighter. There we go. Oh, that's better. So right now I have a book that I want to work on. I think I mentioned it a little while ago. There's a couple books I'm working on actually. But the one I'm thinking of right now is the Boo Joke book that I'm making with my dad. And I've been trying to decide how I want to do the actual artwork for it. Because I could do it all digitally and then it would transfer more easily to print, I think. Because then it can just be super high res and I don't have to do the extra layer of scanning everything correctly, which I'm not good at. So I may end up doing it digitally, but I think I'm going to do all of the sketches by hand first, just to give it a little bit more of a hand-drawn feel. Also, good morning, Desert Artworks! Jessica refuses for it to be June. Yeah, I don't really want it to be June either. But it is. I guess it's summertime now. A little bit more water. Okay. Highlights. Yes. Love them. That's not yellow enough. Going in with yellow. Oh yeah, that's much better. Okay. We've got some of this. Got some of that. Good morning, Devin. Welcome. So I'm actually using a combination of gouache and watercolors right now. This mess right here is gouache. So that's the Winsor Newton gouache. And then I was also mixing in for my base watercolors. So it's a little bit of both, actually. And even underneath all of this is some Copic markers, because apparently I just can't decide what I want to do today. Oh well. But right now this is gouache. So I can get a little bit more opacity out of what I'm doing. Cover up some of the lines a little bit, soften everything up a little bit. You know. Adding some little paint streaks over here for no reason. Alright. Oh, I really like how this is coming out. I'm gonna wash my brush. That is one of the things I like about the water pens, and that's also why I go through a lot of water in them, is I can just bleh, and get the bristles all cleaned out. This would be easier if I just dipped it in water, though. So I'm gonna do that. Water time. Wah! Oh, Jessica, you're not entirely against June, just far too ginger and pale. Oh my gosh, me too. All I do is burn. Look at how white I am. I have no pigment in my skin. It's not fun. The sunburns are real. The sunburns get real bad. And to consolidate myself, I'm gonna drink more coffee. Comfort. Caffeine. I just have a hard time with August because it's just so hot, and then it's usually, you know, you get a little bit of a vacation in August and you don't want to do anything because it's too hot to go outside, and I'm too pale to go outside. Alright, I think I want to do something with the white parts of this, just to, maybe not. It does need some shading though. I would like a little bit of shading, which means I need more of this. And this is how I am opening my paints today, because they're just, well, most of the caps are really, have a lot of paint and they just dried shut, and that wasn't fun. So I just keep a nice little set of pliers next to my desk. Ooh, Devin's thinking about the blueberry crumble iced frap at Dunkin'. Wow, that sounds delicious. How is it? I may need to go to Dunkin' and get that today. Because I have, let's see, what am I doing today? I have a shift at my paint instruction job today. Though I'm not instructing today, I am just cooking. Because it's a paint bar, so there's lots of options there. Normally I just assist, but we did have someone recently decide that they got a new job, needed to leave. So I'm cooking. I feel like this is too gray. That's a pretty gray though. Wow, I like it. I just don't have anywhere I want to put it. Is it too gray for her? No, it's nice and blue. Yay! Okay, great. Raichu's tummy gets a little love. Needs a little more love on this edge because I brought it in too far. Ooh, no. Gouache, I forgot. You reactivate. Ah! Whatever, just gonna keep blending. And I'll go back over it with more white in a moment. Love it most of the time. Hate it when I forget. Wish you had that in England. We don't really do much blueberry stuff over here. Oh man, that's right. I forget about that. I wonder why, if that's just kind of an American flavor, is blueberry everything? Because I feel like we have all sorts of things. I have a friend who lives in Italy, and whenever we go visit, we have to bring blueberry bagels because those are not available anywhere where he is, and he loves them. So we always make sure to bring a couple bags of blueberry bagels when we go visit. I love blueberries. They're so delicious and sweet and just a little bit of tartness. Ah, num. Devin says, if you can get Toscano syrups, blueberry syrups would go in well as a substitute. Nice. That's a good idea. Yeah, if you guys ever need advice about cooking or drinks, Devin is a master of all of those things. And should have his brain picked for how much information is in there. It's so good. He's always coming up with new recipes and all sorts of things. Alright. I've got a She-Ra and a Raichu. I just need to do maybe a little bit of a background color. I don't know what kind of background color I would want. Probably purple, because that's what She-Ra just has, a lot of purple. And purple is a complementary color, so when you pair it next to yellow, it actually gives both more vibrancy. So, well, they're not exactly opposite, are they? Oh, I need to do a color wheel. Hang on. I need to think this out loud for a second. I need to think. Let's think about color wheels for a second. If we have red and then blue makes purple, of course. So purple. Then we have blue and then yellow. And then that's green. Yeah, purple and yellow are opposite from each other. Okay, I'm not crazy. Rewind. Yeah, so using the complementary color helps pop the background more. I just had to think about my color wheel for a hot second. I completely forgot what it looked like. That is actually a project I want to do that I did in high school. That was so cool. It was a color wheel project, and I'm sure every high school ever has done this, but it's the best thing ever. So basically, you take your color wheel, right? Normally it's just a wheel with the colors going from one to another, so you know how things are mixed together. But the project we did in school was to make a piece of artwork out of the color wheel. So you did the color wheel and then had different shades of the color inside the wheel. I'm not explaining this well, but it was really pretty and I really enjoyed making it, and I think it would be a really fun project to do here on this channel in the future. Plus, then we can learn about color wheels. Oh, purple. Yes, I love purple. Purple's so good. Do you guys have a favorite color? I'm curious. Whoops. Putting my hand in wet paint. Always a good plan. I.e. never. Ooh, Desert Artworks likes purple too. I love purple. In the near future, I'm going to dye my hair purple, and I'm very excited about it because I now have day jobs that don't care what color my hair is, and I am taking full advantage of that because I want purple hair. Real bad. It's been in my mind for over a year that I really want purple hair, and it's been the reward I've been dangling for myself like a carrot on a stick to find some new work, and I'm really glad that I did. And it's good. I feel a lot happier now that I have the options to just I was literally about to say customize myself, so I'm just gonna go with that. Customize myself to my own liking. Oh, I like the vignette. Oh, it's so cute. Just give it. I do this a lot. As I'm making things, I'll either curse at myself and hate everything I'm doing, or give myself, like, yay, good job, pep talks. Anita likes blue. Jessica likes teal. Love it. Ooh, blonde into teal into purple? That sounds so pretty. Whoa. That sounds amazing. I love that. Devin likes usually blue, but also coffee colors and shades of brown. I love that, Dev. And I can totally see that. Alright, I accidentally ended up with some blue on my paintbrush, but I like it, so I'm just gonna add some more streaks of blue into my little vignette and go with it. Happy little accidents, right, Bob Ross? No, wait, no, it's not, no mistakes, just happy little accidents. That's what it is. My paper is definitely warping a bit. I used to do this a lot, actually. I would use even worse paper and just practice on computer paper constantly. That way, I didn't feel bad about messing it up because I was just using cheap supplies and it didn't matter, you know? I think that's one way to get over being, like, nervous about making things. If you use cheap stuff, you're not going to feel bad about, quote, wasting it, but it's never actually a waste. Even though sometimes it feels like it is, because it's like, that's not what I wanted it to be. But a good way to get over that is just to paint on things you don't care about, paint on the back of cups, plates, you know. Paint on paper that is not meant to be painted on. And then when you're really good at painting on not the right supplies, your world massively changes once you start using the correct materials. And genuinely, it makes it a lot easier once you start using the right things. But if you guys ever feel like you're just kind of stuck and want to get started, an easy way to get over that fear is to just do it on stuff that doesn't matter. Oh, yay, Raichu! I love this so much. It makes me so happy. I love Raichu. He is the cutest Pokemon. And I think by doing this, I have succeeded in doing day 1 of the Pokemon 30-day art challenge. Hang on, let me double check that list. Yeah, you start with your favorite Pokemon. And then you do your least favorite Pokemon next. So I've seen someone on Instagram doing the Pokemon art challenge, the 30-day Pokemon art challenge, and gosh, I wish I could commit to doing that. Just do 30 days of Pokemon. But I'll probably just end up doing 30 illustrations over 90 days of Pokemon. Yeah, Prance does think that Raichu is the best Pokemon ever. I'm inclined to agree, though everyone has their favorites. If they like Pokemon. Oh, I'm curious. What are your guys' favorite Pokemon? Desert Artworks likes Raichu the least. That's awesome. What is your favorite then? I'm very curious. I know we have some Pikachu fans in the house. Do pairs in a sitting or... Oh, yeah, actually, that's a great idea. Do more than one sketch in a sitting. I like that. Because it doesn't take me forever to paint something, although it is almost noon already. Wow, I spent 2 hours on this one sketch. Well, it's because it turned into a painting, not a sketch. That's, that's why. But whatever. I'm enjoying myself. And I'm enjoying talking to you. Epsilon and Umbron. Oh, those are so pretty. And Pidgey, the unsung hero. Hey, Blarm. Pidgey is the unsung hero. Because it's just like, oh, we can see this in real life. Therefore, meh. That's how I feel about Pidgey. Although, that has not stopped me from... I'm sorry, Blarm. I'm sorry. Unsubscribe for revenge. It works quite well. But then resubscribe because I love you. Kangaskhan and Arcanine. Oh, yes! Oh my gosh. Kangaskhan's so cool. And Arcanine is just so pretty. So we know Pidgey used to finish off all my battles for me in yellow. So, I mean, you're right. Aw. That's awesome. Alright, gonna do... Oh, that eye got a little bit bigger than I wanted, so I'm just gonna do that on both eyes, because if you do it consistently, it's not a mistake, it's a choice. I think, actually, I love Raichu, but I think some of my favorite Pokemon are anything ghost type. Oh, Vulpix, yes! I would love to be able to ride Arcanine like a giant dog. I love that. Blarm. It'd be so good. Just ride Arcanine into battle. Oh, that's a battle dog for sure. Alright, I've got my Raichu little paw over here. I am totally stressed about this shape of the face, but I'm going with it. There we go. Okay, it's okay. It's okay, guys. I love Vulpix so much. I love her tails. They're so fluffy and delightful. And this is where painting on the wrong paper starts to come back to bite me, because now everything's all ripply. And heavy breathing. Just having a hard time inking this guy. Oh, your face is so chunky. I love it. Raichu. Ghost type is good. If I were a gym leader, I would probably be a ghost or flying type. That being said, which types would you represent if you were Pokemon gym leaders? Oh, good question, Blarm. Okay, everyone. What gym type would you be if you were a gym leader? I need to think about my answer a little bit. I think I would really want to be a ghost type gym leader. But I don't know if they'd actually like me. I like to think maybe the ghost types would actually like me and work with me. But I feel like they're such pranksters. They would just I don't know, not want to battle for me. And they'd just be like, nah, like Pikachu in the original stuff, where Pikachu was just super obstinate. Like, no, Ash, I'm not gonna listen to you. I don't respect you. I feel like that's how the ghost types would be. So I'd be a really bad gym leader, maybe at first, and then the ghost types and I would go on some sort of a bonding adventure, and then by the end we'd be okay. Circa Ash Ketchum style. Just slowly earn their respect and then be able to do it. Otherwise, if I weren't a ghost type, Pikachu's just a punk is all. Yeah, Pikachu is a punk. That's part of his charm, though. Oh gosh, this tail's getting way too thick. I will go back in with not a brush tip. Oh, I forgot this. That's like teal, isn't it? I think I have... I'm gonna do marker. Great. So, just completely mixed medium all the time. Oh, Blarm, I like that idea. The ghost could possess me and create a symbiotic relationship. That would be awesome. I think that would be amazing. Alright, bringing out this thumb just a little bit further. Now it looks more like a thumb. Same with some of these fingertips. And I am sticking with the anatomically correct 3 fingers. Because I feel like it. You want to fight about it? I mean, it works. Yeah. Plus, then I feel like the Pokemon have more say in what's going on if they're possessing me. And then it's not just me bossing around Pokemon. Like, they're part of the conversation, which I think would be good. Alright, that should be red. I will come back to her gem thingy. I never feel like I get Raichu's face just right. Though I don't hate him. It's just, I need to practice drawing Pokemon more. I may have a Pokemon 30-day challenge in my future. Not that I don't have enough things to do. I agree, Blarm. Respecting your Pokemon's agency and sense of self is nice. You know, I feel like they... the idea of just running around, capturing them, and then keeping them in Pokeballs so you can catch them all seems, not great. But if it's part of a partnership, like they choose to go adventuring with you, then I'm on board. Shira! Ah! I'm happy. I'm pretty sure her eyebrows are not black, but they are today. Chunky, cartoony, delightful style today. And I'm enjoying it. Because I think this is the type of style I really want to do with the book I want to draw. I just want it to be kind of cartoony, and I may actually end up painting all of it in gouache just to get this kind of effect. Because I just really think this is a really pretty style for kids' books. My hand is straight up sticking to the paint. But I continue to stick my hand to it. Whatever. That. Yeah, the Boo book. Pokemon grinding memes from Pokemon 2. Yes. Because you have to catch so many to level up your Pokemon. I am still on a mission to level up my Pikachu so that I can have a Raichu, obviously. And then I'm also enjoying the heck out of this Snorlax event that's going on right now. Because I have the strongest, most badass Snorlax going on. And I'm really here for it. And I'm loving it. Loving it! But yes, the Boo Joke book is what I'm thinking about. I think I want to do the whole thing kind of in this style. So I'll probably just keep doing more gesso painting. Not gesso. Gouache. Forgetting what I'm using. more gouache paintings just so I can get more comfortable with them. And definitely need to buy some new gouache so that I have a better chance. And maybe next time I will practice on the actual paper I should be doing it on. But maybe not. I don't know. We'll see how I feel. I always feel less stressed out when I'm in a sketchbook. If I'm on a loose piece of paper, I know it's for real and it matters and I need to do a good job. And then I don't because I get too upset about it. Okay, her face is dry, so I should be able to grab some more white and a little bit of this peach again and add some little, or just straight up regular white. Add some little highlights to her face. Yes, there we go. Love it. Wow. She-Ra definitely uses highlighter, you know, little highlighter powder, so she's just always shining to the gods. Actually, fun thing that I realized recently, to my friends who struggle with creating shapes in faces, watch makeup tutorials. Really, genuinely. The way people do makeup, actually watching like James Charles and Nikki tutorials and these other makeup folks, Jeffree Star, has taught me how to do better features because of how they highlight everything. And then you'll see kind of like a plain face going into one that has all of the detail added in. I'm like, so I just go for the end result when I'm doing things. Obviously right now this is just super cartoony and flat, but it is something I was noticing recently. I was having a lot easier time with dimensional faces, and I think that's because of all the makeup tutorials I watch. So I don't really wear a lot of makeup. I do sometimes. And the only reason I've started wearing a lot of makeup is because I've been watching all these tutorials. I'm like, I should, you know, try it. Oh, she's so shiny. I love it. She needs some more highlight on her hair, though. Whoops, I mixed some blue in there. Wah, wah. Jessica, that's how you got better at sketching faces. That's awesome. It really does help, doesn't it? It just... coughing. Blah. There's a Pokemon for you. Opening my paint. But something about makeup tutorials, it just like breaks it down enough so it's like, oh, that's how you make a nose not look so flat. Got it. It really helps. And I think if makeup artists in reverse would watch art tutorials, they would probably get a lot of inspiration and education from us in return too, you know? Need water. Oh no, I put paint in that water. Need coffee. Coffee time. Much better. Okay, what was I doing? Highlights. Forgetting everything, seconds as they go by. The new musical on Broadway. Forgetting everything. Short-term memory is a fly. Devin, how's your cold doing? Also, sorry to call you out on having a cold. I'm just coughing and thinking about you. And hope you're feeling a little better today. Ooh, big cheeks. Yes! Oh, it's so cute! going to my sinuses right now. Oh, that's no fun. Oh, milk mustache. Whoops. Can I get rid of that? Nope, I'm making it worse. All right. We'll just, put some brown on top and hope for the best. Yay! It's fine. Everything's fine. He really looks like he's got a mustache right now. There we go. We'll just blend that in and then redraw the eyes again. And then I think this is actually done. Or just about. Nice. Have fun, Devin. Enjoy the backyard. And to those of you who are still watching, thank you for hanging out with me this morning. I think we're pretty much done here. I did end up just drawing the one thing rather than doing multiple things, but I kind of like actually finishing stuff. Oh, that's okay, Dev. I think I'm done because the plan was to go until noon and it's 11:51 right now, so. A 2-person Broadway show. Raichura! Yes! Okay. You guys, actually, I need to do this. I need to sign it. And it is now called Raichura. Aw. It's worth 2 drawings, I think. Thank you. That is now the name of this piece, is Raichura. Raichura! By the power of Raichu, I mean Grayskull. I mean the honor of, oh my god, I'm mixing so many things up. Well, should have stopped there. Because now I'm messing up his head. I'm gonna stop. It's gonna be good. It is so hard to stop. Gonna stop. Keep drawing. Keeps drawing. Alright. I think this is done now. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. It made this morning so enjoyable. And now, unfortunately, I do have to get ready for my job, so I'll have to run away. But next week, I will be posting a edited video on Friday, so keep an eye out for that. I don't know what it is, but the week after, I will go back to doing another live stream. If you guys have any specific ideas for something you would like me to draw, or a challenge, or a prompt you'd like to see, leave that in the comments. I will keep an eye on that, and then I'll, maybe pick something that you guys recommend for next week. Alright, have a great Saturday. Happy June. Bye. Arm flills. Yay. Also, let's get a slight close-up on this guy. Oh, hi Hanlu. Hello and goodbye. This is where we ended. By the honor of Grayskull and Poke Friends. Do. Okay.